Hey, it's Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and I've got a brilliant one for you today. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to reheat your favourite quiche that you've bought from the shop and reheat it in your air fryer.
First, let me explain to you who we are. If you're new around here, my name is Sam and I've been teaching people how to cook smart with just kitchen gadgets for over 10 years. In fact, we don't even have an oven or hob in our kitchen. We are double Sunday Times bestsellers and The Independent calls us the best for beginner cooks. But because we've been creating videos for a while, we've ended up with more than 1,500 recipe videos on our YouTube channel. So what we have done is we have created a recipe index organised by gadget to help you quickly find your next recipe video. You can find them all at KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, and we would be honoured if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel for more recipe videos like this. So now let's get back to the food.
I'm a big fan of the Tea Rooms Betty's, and what they have is they have a beautiful tea room style cafe. You can get afternoon tea, Welsh rarebit, quiche and so many other greats. And then they also have a little bakery attached to it where I always buy more than what I should because I just can't resist the stuff, and it's just so lovely. And earlier this year I shared with you how to reheat their what they call a fat rascal, which is really just a giant scone using the air fryer. Well, whilst I was there, I also grabbed some quiche and popped it into the freezer. And yes, you can reheat your quiche once you've thawed it. But what you can do first is you can store your leftover quiche in the freezer. So this is the same bag that I got back then, and I've literally just had a couple of quiches in it, sat in the freezer. I've just defrosted them overnight and they're going to be perfect for a quick breakfast or brunch using the air fryer. So if you've not used the air fryer before for reheating your store-bought quiche, then you absolutely must, because it is just so good. And what I got from Betty's, I'll show you which ones I got, because it rotates depending on which quiche they've got, because they kind of have a quiche of the day. So I have got a quiche Lorraine, the famous bacon one. I've lost a little bit of the side of this in the freezer, not when I got it from Betty's, maybe in the bag on the way back home, but this is a broccoli cheese one and that is absolutely scrumptious as well. So what you can do is just grab out your air fryer. I find it easier on a paper liner. Just one of these air fry beauties, and then you can pop it in, pop in your quiches, and then you're looking for 16 minutes at 160 Celsius, that's 320 Fahrenheit, because you don't want to continue cooking them on top and overcook the top of them. So shall we pop them on for our 16 minutes, and then we'll have lovely warm quiche, yummy. And then pop it on and then change the temperature to 160 Celsius, which is 320 Fahrenheit. And then increase the cooking time to 16 minutes and then press start. So 16 minutes set on the air fryer and we'll be back in 16.
Let me introduce you to Kitchen Gadgets Club. We recommend joining it because it's brilliant for kitchen gadget recipes with step-by-step photos. It's got lots of easy recipes. You can join for as little as £1 a week. It has a library of over 1,000 plus kitchen gadget recipes, and we add 4 new exclusive recipes every single week. Here are just a few of the recipes. Each recipe has both metric and imperial, step-by-step photographs, plenty of useful kitchen gadget advice from experts. Just take a look at some of the photographs. And of course, you can join by heading to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/join. And now, shall we get back to the food?
And we've beeped, so shall we check on our reheated quiche in the air fryer? Oh, these are just so good. They smell so good, and that's the great thing. If you've got a favourite bakery that you go to, it's away from where you live and you don't get to go to it very often, don't forget to grab some, because you can freeze them for up to 3 months, which is what we've done. We're just short of 3 months now, and then defrost and reheat in the air fryer, and they're gorgeous. So, shall we see what they're like? So look at that, lovely warmed up quiche. And if you notice, they haven't gone too golden on top, which is often a problem when you're reheating food. And that is why the golden temperature for reheating food in the air fryer is 160 Celsius, and that is 320 Fahrenheit. And we cover this quite a lot in our air fryer time and temp guide. Take a look at it on screen now, and that's what it looks like. And it's just a brilliant one for teaching you the time and temps of the air fryer, including many reheat cooking times in there as well. So, shall I grab them? Oh, they're a bit hot, so I'm just going to grab them by the paper liner. That is the benefit of these paper liners. You can just grab food out by it. Look at those beautiful. Don't they look lovely? So one is the quiche lorraine, and the other one's the broccoli one, and you can just grab that out. And let me show you inside them, because these are the best. If you've not been to Betty's in York before, then oh, it's amazing. They also have one in Harrogate as well. And what about quiche lorraine? Oh, look at it with all those bacon bits in the middle. So lovely. And the crust is lovely on it as well. Oh, these are just so good. I'll eat these all day. I cannot walk past Betty's without going into the bakery section, even if I'm not sitting in. I always get some of the quiche. And we've often had a wander around York, and when it's been busy, we've gone in the bakery, got the quiche, and found a nice bench to sit in the sunshine and enjoy some Betty's quiche, because it's just so nice. And of course, don't forget to check out the Fat Rascal video as well if you do like Betty's, because that is reheating their massive scone, and that is also lovely. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and now you've seen a glimpse into our ovenless world. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is what I call one of our step-by-step instruction videos. If you would rather have short and sweet, don't forget to check out our shorts. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And if you want to find videos quickly, if you head over to KitchenGadgetsClub.com/YouTube, you can see an A to Z list of all our YouTube videos, so you can find videos by Kitchen Gadget. And I'll see you again soon.